Oh, here's Joe's Pub. Looks like it's got the Curse of New York scaffolding. But we're going to have some fun tonight. Here we go. People are going in. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. The Lost Fingers, right after Jesse Winchester, a real pioneer of American singer-songwriters. So they're following a great act. That's the Lost Fingers. That's who we're going to go see. So I'm here with the Lost Fingers, which is named for those poor little digits that Django Reinhardt got burned off of him in that dreadful fire. And why don't we go and introduce yourselves to us, please, starting with you, sir.
Yeah,
Tell us your name and what you play.
Of course. Alex Morissette, and I'm playing double bass.
Okay.
And I'm Christian Robert, and I play the guitar and I sing.
Byron Maiden Mikaloff. I play a little guitar and a little back vocals.
Okay, but those two guys sound French and you don't. What's the story?
I was actually born in Terrace, British Columbia, so I'm an English Canadian and they're French-speaking Canadians.
Okay, all right, so here's the big question. I'm going to get back here so I can get all of you here. But you'll have to speak up. So why Django? Why music of the 80s?
Big question.
Okay.
It's kind of happened as it's kind of an accident, like one of those pleasant surprises after numerous gigs and stuff that we did in cafes, and it's an accumulation of events that kind of all came together at a gas station while Samantha Fox was playing on the radio. I was filling up the truck, and Christian just kind of pulled his guitar out while Samantha Fox was playing, and that's where it all happened. I came in the truck. He suggested that we do a little concept for tribute to the 80s. We laughed and we took it from there and called it Alex, and we already had the name of the Lost Fingers at that point, but I mean that's where it basically all started.
Okay, but I mean, is Django your god? I mean, what's? I mean,
are we Django believers? I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
He's a phenomenal musician. So.
Okay, and do you think that there's something specifically gypsy about what he did, or do you think he was just a great jazz musician?
I think he was both a great jazz musician and a gypsy, and you can feel the gypsiness in his sound and the way he plays, and the expressivity of his playing too, that you don't always find in jazz players, I think.
Oh, so that's like, this is your definition of the gypsy sound? There's a little more soul?
Well, soul is a lot associated to the blues, but I'd say, yeah, it's kind of a soul or
mysterious entity. That's what I'd call Django. He's one of those kind of guys that had this, handicap, and he was able to overcome it and then come back with something so fresh for the time that just kind of awed people and still awes people today. I mean, people try to mimic and emulate this guy in so many different ways. There's even, like I've heard in Japan, people will put mustaches, the Brill cream, and there's Django competitions. And I mean, every gypsy jazz player or anybody that basically likes his style of music is totally that Django's the number one. I mean, he's just got that kind of Sunday morning kind of jazz, laid back kind of sound. We love it. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to Django, laid back? He's laid back? You think he's a laid back kind of guy?
Well, he's got his fast side, but I mean, if you listen to Nuage, something like that, I mean, it really...
Well, it's named for a cloud, for crying out loud.
or My Serenade. Those are kind of like sweet, you know. There, he's got both sides.
Okay, I had to pin you down there.
Yeah.
You. Yeah. Where do you come into all of this?
Well, Baron called me up to get the trio. You know, it happened when the two guys had Touch Me. You know, the Samantha Fox piece. Touch Me. They has a small sketches of Touch Me, and they just want someone to get the bass on the piece. And then I knew Baron from another project, you know, a year past this time. So.
Okay. And what's your jazz background?
Your jazz background? Okay, jazz background. I studied.
Give me your CV now.
Okay. I studied jazz at university. And Juilliard.
No. Berkeley, silly. Berkeley. You don't go to Juilliard for jazz.
Well, my standards not too bad.
Well, I'm playing gigs around Quebec and Montreal, and with a lot of musicians, great musicians too, and that's where I came from, you know, jazz scene. And I played a bit of classical and rock music, pop, and all kind of style.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Sundown, I can't sleep at night. Once I got to you, now I heard from you. This ain't a love if you ever again. Oh, back again. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Ain't so loud. It ain't so loud. It ain't so loud. It ain't so loud. It's just like a shot on your body all the time.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only US network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries, and diverse cultural programs. Programs that connect you to the world.